Hey there, Capricorn. This is your March 2022 tarot card reading. Let's get into your Celtic cross. Your current situation, Three of Cups. External influences, the World card. What's above, the Sun. What's below, Ten of Wands. Recent past, Three of Wands. Near future, Nine of Swords. Your attitude towards the situation, Temperance card. Your environment, Ten of Cups. Hopes and fears, High Priestess. And the long-term outcome, you have the Hermit. The bottom of the deck, which is the influencing energy or lesson to be learned, is the Six of Swords, which indicates a sense of moving on, transitions. So let's see what we have here. Current situation with the Three of Cups indicates that there is something going on with respect to your social circle, perhaps coworkers, classmates, relatives, and the outside influences, external influences. You have the World card, which kind of indicates some type of completion or new journey. Perhaps it's a new set of group. Like, for example, if you started a new job and you are actually meeting new people and kind of developing that group, or possibly even leaving a situation if you're moving. You have here, let's see, in your recent past, the Three of Wands, which kind of indicates that you are venturing out, you're expanding, you want to kind of succeed, get more into your ability to connect with others and network to advance your goals and your desires forward. In your, let's see here, in your hopes and fears, you have the High Priestess. So this kind of indicates possibly secrets, internal struggles that you're dealing with that will clarify. In your, let's look at the Sun. That's kind of what you have going on in your conscious mind. You want to kind of have joy, fulfillment, be the master of your universe. And in the unconscious mind, you have the Ten of Wands, which suggests that there's burdens, worries, which in the kind of near future start to possibly interrupt your sleep, perhaps cause more fear and anxiety. But your environment right now is pretty positive with the Ten of Cups. Your attitude about this situation is you're trying to seek some balance here, some moderation of whatever is going on. And with the long-term outcome, you have the Hermit, which kind of indicates pulling away, being on your own, and taking your inner knowledge with you. But we'll go ahead and do some clarifications here. Let's clarify the Three of Cups, which is the current situation. You have the Six of Pentacles and the Death card. So it indicates a situation that where there was perhaps a balance of wants and needs, reciprocity, and something has changed. Let me clarify further. So in terms of perhaps what you were willing to settle for, in terms of your relationships with others. Perhaps it was kind of okay for the time being, but you're really wanting to make connections that advance you forward, that really get you outside of the world that you know, your comfort zone. So I'm going to actually clarify the World card, the external influences. Knight of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So it seems that you are really seeing that you can have more happiness, you can have more fulfillment. You just need to pursue what it is that you want, and kind of go for it. Let's see here. In your, I'm going to clarify the Sun card, your conscious mind. You have the Page of Pentacles and you have the Nine of Wands. So it seems that you want to be able to take control of your destiny. You're learning things, but you're also knowing it's going to be some hard work, which may have to do with the Ten of Wands feeling like the burdens there. So I'm clarifying with the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So in what might even be hidden from you is a sense of burden of trying to be an innovator, trying to be someone who is financially secure, who can provide for themselves, provide for others. And it seems that perhaps it's kind of taking its toll on you here. Let me clarify the Nine of Swords. You have the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. So it seems that in the near future you're going to be in a position where these kind of burdens of trying to be the best is really going to wear on you. Like I said, possibly interrupt your sleep, causing you stress because you're wanting to prove yourself. You want to show what you have learned, and you really are concerned that things are going to be moving too fast for you to keep up with. But like I said, the current environment right now is Ten of Cups, which is pretty much a joyful environment, happiness, abundance. So I'm going to clarify that. You have the Seven of Wands and the Tower. So it suggests that at least the environment is something that maybe, or there's been a recent breakdown of kind of a foundation where it seemed that people had to defend themselves and they're feeling a little bit more free. I'm going to further clarify this. And there is the Three of Wands, so which is your recent past card as well. So it seems that there was some type of situation where the false foundations or the stability of something kind of broke down, and it was really a blessing in disguise because it gave you the opportunity to see that you kind of want more for yourself, and that the environment right now is positive because it's kind of like divine intervention. It's the new day kind of coming after the towers crumbling down, and people are rebuilding in that environment. So I'm going to take a look at the Temperance card, which is your attitude towards the situation. Perhaps it could be that you're trying not to get your hopes up. You're just trying to gain a sense of balance before you pursue forward. You have the Ace of Swords and the Five of Wands. So yeah, it does seem that there are some priorities that you need to kind of deal with, competing goals, and that you're trying to gain clarity on that. So that's kind of what the situation is, or how you're viewing the situation. So for the hopes and fears, let's take a look at the High Priestess and clarify. You have the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So it could be that in your hopes and fears, you're really wondering if following your gut will bring you the type of security and happiness that you're looking for. And with the long-term outcome, the Hermit, it indicates that you possibly need to be on your own for a bit to kind of let everything sink in and settle. I'm going to clarify this. You have the Knight of Cups and you have the Sun card. So it suggests that with the Knight of Cups, you really need to approach something with an open heart, sense of love, creativity. The Sun card, it's really, I'm seeing it as recognizing your internal light, embracing your joy, your sense of freedom from whatever happened in your past, and actually pursuing the future that you want. And the bottom of the clarifying deck here, you have the Moon card, which indicates kind of this fear and anxiety with this Nine of Swords in the near future. Really that clouding the path for you going forward. And with the Four of Swords here. Did I say Six of Swords before? It's the Four of Swords, kind of taking some time out, withdrawing and healing. So, which kind of resonates with the Hermit. And I'm going to take an extra step here. So in this deck, it's the Tarot of Dreams. They have 4 extra cards in there to represent the different suits. So I'm going to pull one of those cards to kind of get a sense of how you're looking at the situation and what is a key factor in that. So you have the Palace of Swords, which is really kind of living in your mind, which is indicative of the Nine of Swords. So I'm going to also pull a oracle card to kind of give you some advice from the universe here. But basically it seems that it's taking some time away, time for yourself to recognize your beliefs is ideal. So what we have here is polite declaration. You can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It is time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. So yeah, if you are looking to venture outside of what you know, you might need to recognize that internal power and then step into it.